And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. A chance to check out California's upcoming schedule on Monday and then on Thursday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now Sacramento starting five. You've got Maverick. Madsen is out there with Jackson, and it's Hackett in at the power forward. And for California, they've got the Prophet. He's out there with Robinson. And it's Rodman in at the power forward position. Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
Now, here's Rodman. Got a piece of it. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Here's Maverick. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Madsen. Here's Hackett. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Roberts. Right side Robinson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Maverick. Here's Madsen. Sacramento moving it around. 6 to shoot from past the arc. Jackson misses. For California, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Lots of room. That one good for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Jackson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Roberts dishes to Robinson. Deflects the pass. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Going inside, here's Maverick. Sacramento again missing.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Outside for Robinson. Pass to Roberts. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. It's Jackson with the drive. Madsen. Robinson with the block.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
It's deflected, and they get it back. Rodman's shot is off. Sacramento trails by 4. Madsen passes to Jackson. Pass to Maverick. Sinks that one from the post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Roberts. Still without a basket. Fires for 3. California again can't hit it. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Endor. Can't get the pass to Matt. From 7. Rebound by California.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. California shooting their first free throws here tonight.
At the line for California, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Sacramento trails by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game. And so he hits both. And it's Roberts with the ball. He'll bring it up for California. First opportunity here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against Sacramento.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Manson passes to Endor. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Rodman with the block, and he's able to get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
California shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Sacramento trails by 6. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
Sacramento making a switch here. Dawson's checked in. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Here's Endor. No scoring in this one. Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Dawson. Sacramento moving it around. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Can't get the pass to Dunleavy. Sacramento again missing. California leading by 6. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Here is Pittman. Over Dunleavy. And the shot falls short this time. Pass to Bass. Here's Endor. Puts up a 3. Rodman grabs the miss. Here is Pittman. Now Irving. And so it looks like California will retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pittman. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gordon. That one's in, his first shot this game. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Dawson. Here's Dunleavy. In the corner, it's Bass. Over to the wing. Inside. Out to the wing. It's deflected. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Swift. Pittman dishes to Irving. And so it's California with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for California.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
We've got Pierce. He's out there with Gordon, and it's Swift in at the 3 slot. And for Sacramento, Dawson is out there with Livingston. Then there's Dunleavy, and it's Bass in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Livingston. Pass to Dawson. Over to the left wing. Oh, good on the triple. California leading by 6. Gordon, the pass to Pittman. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Gordon missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Brady passes to Dunleavy. And Dawson kicks to Dunleavy. Clock at 6. Here's Livingston, and he uses the glass on the layup. Livingston's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboard right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Sacramento making a switch here. And California decides to take their first time out here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Roberts. Scoreless thus far. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Gets an open look and hits. And California leads by 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Hackett, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here is Robinson. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Now here's Jackson. Bass, a screen on Robinson. Here's Jackson. And Irving pulls it down. And it's Irving with the ball for California. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And yes, it's good.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Sacramento trails by 6. Dunleavy, the pass to Manson. Now Dunleavy. Down low. Sacramento moving it around. 4 on the clock. Bass's shot. Good. Bass has got his first points in this one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento making a switch here. Endor's checked in. Now here's Bass. Jackson passes to Endor. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. The shot. Sacramento again missing. California leading by 6. Now here is Robinson. Gordon up on top. Here's Roberts. Launches it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now Bass. And they'll get another chance. Manson passes to Jackson. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Outside Robinson. Stolen by Jackson. Over Robinson. Jackson missing again.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Roberts. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Bass. Tight defense on him. 5 to shoot. Bass, a screen on Robinson. Takes the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. California leading by 8. Pass to Roberts. Maury, guarded by Jackson. Timeout called California. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Rodman kicks to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The 11-footer. Rodman with the bucket. Rodman's got 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hackett, the pass to Jackson. Here's Endor. They need this one. Rebound by California. Rodman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball. Maury, rebounded by Jackson. Sacramento trails by 10. Pass to Maverick. Shot clock at 6. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Robinson. Power down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Sacramento moving it around. Shoots from 12. Maverick can't hit. California leading by 10.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Robinson with it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
And so it's California enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in, Shaq.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
Now look here now at Sacramento. You can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the court for Sacramento, Jackson is out there with Madsen. And there's Maverick, and it's Hackett in at the four-man position. Now, here is Robinson. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Sacramento. Pass to Roberts. Here's Holman. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 3 from the baseline. Robinson misses. Sacramento trails by 12. Now here's Jackson. Here's Maverick. Back to Jackson. Over Robinson. Jackson misses. And it's Roberts with the ball. He'll bring it up for California. Outside Robinson to the paint. It's tipped. And so it looks like California will retain possession here. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. With that, the California lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Hackett.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Pass to Madsen. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And that one misses from Endor. California leading by 12. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Roberts. Here's Holman. Still scoreless. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Pass to Jackson.
California foul call. Murray. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Madsen. Hackett, the pass to Jackson. Here's Madsen. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray.
3.
Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Sacramento. Outside Robinson. They set the pick.
Sacramento foul. Madsen. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Sacramento. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got the lead up to 12 now for California.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Maverick can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Odman passes to Holman. Nice passing by California here. Jackson comes over with the double. That's tipped. Stolen. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back over to you.
You just won a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. Jacks up a 3.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. That bucket in no time at all. Roberts got 5 now.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Jackson passes to Madsen. Outside Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Sacramento. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Sacramento making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Now here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Pass to Livingston. Here's Maverick. The jump hook. Another shot. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Timeout called California. And ladies check in for Sacramento. Here's Roberts. He's got 5. Pass to Robinson. Over Jackson. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Lob pass to Gordon. Intercepted. Here's Dunleavy. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And Sacramento has possession. California getting their last shot to go. Chalk up 2 there. 1:24 left in the third. Jackson against Robinson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Livingston, defended by Rodman. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Over Madsen. Rodman, no luck. Sacramento trails by 13. Dunleavy the pass to Livingston.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Roberts passes to Robinson. Here's Roberts from downtown. And it's Madsen with the rebound. Madsen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Dunleavy. Shot clock at 5. Here's Maverick with the drive.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Outside Robinson. And so it's California ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Irving, and it's Pittman in at the point. Here is Pittman. Pass to Irving. Some nice passing by California here. Left side, Gordon. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bass has got 4 rebounds now tonight to the left wing. Now Dunleavy. Pass inside. Swift on him. And finished off by Bass.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And the shot goes in. And California leads by 9.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Now, here's Bass. Pass to Livingston. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here is Pittman, defended by Dunleavy. Here is Pittman. Here's Swift. Stolen away.
California foul call. Irving.
Sacramento making a switch here. Endor's checked in.
Foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And Dawson kicks to Dunleavy. Here's Dawson. Pass to Endor. 6 to shoot. to the left side wing. Puts it up from 17, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for California. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Holman. Here is Pittman. Gordon a screen. Goes up to the stripe. Pittman misses. Sacramento trails by 7. Here's Dunleavy. Lays it up and banks it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For California, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Maury. California again can't hit it. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Dunleavy. Off target on the 15-footer. California leading by 5. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gordon finds Irving. Here is Pittman. Defended by Dunleavy. Maury.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Timeout, Sacramento. Both teams will make substitutions. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Jackson. It's deflected. Pass to Roberts. Outside Robinson. Got a hand on it. And they recover it. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 20.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Here's Madsen. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rodman. A finish, and Rodman with the slam. Sacramento trails by 11. Outside Jackson. Four on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. California leading by 11. Now Robinson. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jackson. Picked off in midair. Maury, guarded by Jackson. No good from 3. Sacramento trails by 13. "11 feet away. Stolen by Rodman. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Roberts. Pocket 6. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Manson. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for California.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Here's Endor. Jackson. And he does not hit. Here's California. They're on a 14-6 run. And so California takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And the upcoming schedule for Anaheim on Friday and then on Monday.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Now San Diego's starting 5, and it's Hinton in at the 2. And for Anaheim, and it's Tinsley in at the point. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
It'll be Anaheim off the tip. Pass to Dantley. Some nice passing by Anaheim here. Now Howard. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Galloway. Anaheim with a rebound. Howard, the pass to Dantley. Shoots from the right block. Rebounded by Marshall. Here's Gray, guarded by Howard. Pass to Gamble. Right wing. Here's Hinton. Beyond the arc. Galloway can't get it to go. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Wingate. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Back to Galloway. It's picked off. Here's Wingate. Pass to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Dantley. Off with the layup. Marshall outside. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make one. Maybe that gets them going.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Sinks the tray.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Anaheim shooting their first foul shot of the night.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
For San Diego, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Hinton. Here's Galloway from downtown. Wingate pulls it in.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Pass to Hinton. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Basket's good.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
For San Diego, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Gray. And San Diego another 3.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Tinsley. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen. Here's the break. Here's Hinton. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Hinton's got 5 now.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Danley. No points yet. Pass to Wingate.
San Diego foul call. First personal foul, second team foul. Substitution for San Diego. Number 22, Joe Grantham.
Now here's Howard. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Hinton. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's Tinsley. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Fires from deep. Campbell, no good. For Anaheim, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Guarded by Marshall. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Anaheim shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Third team foul. At the line for one.
For San Diego, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Nixon. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Here's Hinton from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hinton's gotten his third basket of the night. Hinton's gone 2 of 3 shooting from distance here. Here's Tinsley. No points so far. Six on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out. For San Diego, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Tipped, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Marshall. Pass to Nixon. Here's Grantham. From the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Hinton's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Nixon. After the basket by Anaheim on the other end. Marshall on the wing. Wingate pulls it in. Wingate's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tinsley. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Here's Gray, defended by Henderson. Gray, good.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
For Anaheim, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Henderson, right side. And rejected. Here's Gray, defended by Henderson. There's a screen to the inside. Hinton. And he can't jam it through. And for Anaheim, they're shooting a solid 50% of the opening quarter. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pulls up at the elbow, and that one good. 11 points in the game. Here's Gray. His last outing, we saw him score 13. The three. No good there. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. San Diego on top, leading by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Diego.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Taking a look at San Diego, and it's Grantham in at the 4 slot. Ferguson, pass to Washburn, shot clock at 5. Henderson misses. San Diego leading by 5. Here's Hammonds. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And San Diego making a change here. Galloway's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. And here's Anaheim now. They trail by 7, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Henderson scanning the floor. The three-pointer off the mark. San Diego shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Gamble. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Gamble's got 5 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Timeout called, Anaheim. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Clock at 6. Pass to Galloway. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Here's Hammonds. Here's Galloway. He's scoreless. Great open look there. And San Diego leads by 13.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Howard. Will it go? Pass to Danley. Here's Tinsley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Gray's checked in for San Diego. Both shots good from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Gamble from deep. The offensive rebound. Launches a 3. Goes up again. Jones with the block. Here's Gray, defended by Henderson. Gray, good. Gray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Danley, still without a bucket. Pass to Tinsley. Here's Gray, defended by Henderson. Here's Gray. Here's Hammonds, guarded by Howard. Here's Grantham, puts up a three. Danley grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They set a pick. Here's Tinsley. There's the triple. The rebound, San Diego. Galloway's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gray. Here's Gamble. Inside. Stolen by Jones. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's San Diego with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads.
This is going to be a shooting contest as much as it is anything else. We know both of these teams are capable of racking up some huge point totals.
Hen's checked in for San Diego. Timeout called, Anaheim. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Danley. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Tinsley. Now Howard. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Anaheim shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Howard taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Howard. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And here's Anaheim now, following the 3-pointer by San Diego. Anaheim with another miss. Here's San Diego with the ball. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's Hinton, 15 in his last outing. Pass to Gray. Over Howard. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fires for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's 6 points for P.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Howard. Here's Tinsley. Some nice passing by Anaheim here. He takes it in. Wingate passes to Howard. Down low. Here's Danley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that one is hammered home.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
For Anaheim, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Hinton. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Number 50, Milos Novak.
Here's San Diego with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. For 3, that's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
"17 seconds left in the first half of this one. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 13 points in the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Gray. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Diego looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for San Diego, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for San Diego.
Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. San Diego leading by 17, and it's Howard in at the 3. Here's Hinton. Over to the wing. Here's Gray. Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
Gray's got 15 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And for San Diego, and it's Galloway in at the 4-man position.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Pass to Tinsley. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. They swipe it for the finish, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Timeout called, Anaheim.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Marshall. Here's Gray. And out of bounds. Anaheim will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And for Anaheim, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Tinsley. Pass to Dantley. Now here is Howard. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. The rebound, San Diego. Gray's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hinton. Pass to Galloway. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Timeout called, Anaheim.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Some nice passing by Anaheim here. Here's Tinsley. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Anaheim with another miss.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
To the paint. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Tinsley. Pass to Dantley. To stop the drought. And Galloway pulls it down. Galloway's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
For Anaheim, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season.
Well, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
And he makes both free throws. For San Diego, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Pass to Hinton. Here's the 3. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Tinsley. And here's Howard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you.
Crossing over borders. Allie, thank you. Now here's Marshall. He's got 6, and the three-pointer goes. Hinton's got 11 points here in the second half. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Wingate. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Howard's got 5 points.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Galloway, the pass to Hinton. Throws it up high.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Danley.
2 minutes.
Pass to Tinsley. The 3-ball. And Galloway pulls it down. Galloway's got rebound number 11. Here's Hinton. And again, it's San Diego.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
And for Anaheim, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Tinsley. Pass to Howard. Oh, he tries a 3. And Hinton pulls it down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Fires from 14. The rebound, San Diego.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Danley grabs a miss. Danley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Tinsley. 34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Danley. Stripped it away. Here's the break. Out left to the wing. Here's Gray. Here's Hinton. San Diego with another miss. Here's Tinsley. To snap the cold streak. And so it's San Diego building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Henderson, and it's Washburn in at the power forward position. Jones up top. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Jones hits them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Fires the 3. Counted from distance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Washburn. Pass to Tinsley. Jones sets a screen. No good on the shot.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Nixon. It's hauled in by Washburn. Pass to Jones. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And San Diego with possession here. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Tinsley to the middle. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Diego.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Weber passes to Nixon. Inside. Here's Novak. Anaheim with a rebound. Wingate's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Ferguson. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Wingate.
Washburn. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
San Diego has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Nixon. Here's Grantham. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Anaheim, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
2 shots.
That one's off. And he ends up missing both free throws. For San Diego, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Nixon. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
For Anaheim, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Blocked! And they recover it. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
At the line for 2, Howard.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Howard. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Here's Weber. Pass to Nixon. Here's Weber. Good ball movement here by San Diego. And it's Grantham missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Nixon. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Weber pulls it in.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Nixon passes to Novak, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Here's Nixon. The shake. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for San Diego, Nixon. Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. And for Anaheim, they're shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And he gets it back.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
At the line for San Diego.
And he drops it first.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Anaheim has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the right side, pass to Tinsley. 3-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Here's Weber. No one near him. That one's good for 2. Nixon's got 7 now in this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the visitors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Just 4 to shoot. Out to the right wing. The baseline J is on the way. Anaheim with a rebound. Pass to Tinsley. Uses the glass on the layup.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Here's Hammonds. Here's the floater. And out of bounds. Anaheim will have it.
Checking in for San Diego, number 50, Milos Novak.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Pass to Wingate. Here's Tinsley. It's tipped. Here's Nixon. So it's San Diego picking up the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and time to present our player of the game.